By show of hands, who here has, if anyone, heard of mewing?
Really?
Hold them up, hold them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 6. That's like a majority of you. Okay. That's a pretty good amount. Never heard of it. Okay.
Oh.
Well, a little about myself. My name is Derek Huffman, and I have been mewing for over 2 years now. Now, this speech is not intended to persuade you into believing that mewing is the right way to go. It's simply just to inform you about mewing and what it is. And elaborate on what you already know, which many of you do. So, let me dive right into it. What is mewing? Well, mewing is not the sound a cow or a cat makes. It's something very different. It is the technique of keeping your tongue in correct tongue posture. Some people do not know what correct tongue posture is. I know I didn't. The correct tongue posture, according to healthline.com, in 2019, author Jandra Sutton writes, "What you need to know about tongue posture." This is a paraphrase quote from a dentist, Ron Bays. The tongue should be on the roof of the mouth in order to achieve correct tongue posture. I didn't know that. That's weird. Correct resting tongue posture is on the ceiling. Very, very backwards. I didn't really ever even become slightly aware of that concept before I discovered mewing. So right here you see founder Professor John Mew, the founder of Orthotropics, an alternative to orthodontics, and under the umbrella term of orthotropics is mewing. And the current lead lecturer is his son, Dr. Mike Mew. He's the face you'll see on social media. If you look up mewing, you're going to see his face. He's the one that's spewing this information everywhere he can. So, let's get into what is mewing and why is it important? Why do you keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth? Well, mewing claims, according to Orthotropics.com, that you can improve facial development, facial attractiveness, jawline structure, cheekbone pronunciation, reduce double chin, all things that is commonly associated with facial attractiveness, as well as other health improvements and benefits such as improved breathing, because it forces you to breathe from your nose as opposed to your mouth, and also reduced sleep apnea and snoring. So let's get into how is mewing done. Well, I brought with me something called a typodont. This shows, as you can see right here, the inner workings of the mouth. Right here is what's supposed to be a tongue, but it's actually just the thumb of a dishwashing glove. It'll be a dishwashing tongue for today. So look at that thing there, that's fun. So this is your tongue, and this would be on the roof of your mouth, completely flattened from the tip, which is the easy part, all the way to the mid and rear third of the tongue, the part that connects to the throat. Your entire tongue, I mean, if you sit here and try to do that right now, it's tough to get the rear third up there. It takes practice and it takes strengthening this muscle, which your tongue is a muscle. And while you're doing that, and this is only when not speaking, not functioning your tongue, like eating or breathing heavy, you keep your teeth slightly touching or slightly not touching, either is fine, with your lips sealed. This promotes nose breathing, as aforementioned is healthy. So, also body posture, as you can see here, is also important. Tongue posture, body posture go hand in hand, and they help you achieve these purported benefits. Mewing also involves chin tucks, tongue chewing, correct swallowing, and thoroughly chewing your food. Now, since this is just a 5 to 6 minute speech, I don't have time to get into all these supplemental aspects of mewing, but I'm just going to be keeping it brief. Let's move ahead. Does it really work? Well, according to the evidence, or the lack thereof, according to sciencefocus.com, Deputy Editor Ian Taylor writes in 2023, "Can mewing really improve your jawline? Experts explain." Unfortunately, to date, there is a lack of rigorous scientific studies that specifically investigate the effectiveness of mewing. says dentist Cam Aulick. So that's straight from a dentist. That's an expert. So unfortunately, this is just too new of a concept to prove or disprove its effectiveness. So I can't tell you today whether or not this is what you should or should not do. There's not enough concrete studies, tests, and evidence. With that being said, however, according to this article, this is an actual article published in 2019 by maxillofacial surgeon Yuri K. Lee. And in the article titled Mewing, a social media's alternative to orthodontic surgery, in the article they reference anatomist Melvin Moss's functional matrix hypothesis, which postulates that facial development is dictated by functional demands. What does that mean in layman's terms? It means basically what you do with your facial muscles and your tongue and how your posture and dental posture will dictate how your face is shaped. So it's good to start this at a young age while your face is still developing. The bones in your face are still developing. So, in conclusion, what can be taken from this? Well, it's something to be aware of, but it's not necessarily something that you should take for fact by any sense of the word. So whether you're doing or not doing mewing, it's okay because this is just information that I'm spewing.
Oh, thank you.
Do I stay up here or do I go to...
You're done now.
Okay.
You can take your things and skedaddle.
I'll exit out of my slideshow.
I can't believe how have you all heard about this and I know nothing about it?
I haven't heard of it either.
What's that? Oh, it's a thing? It's like memes and it's trendy? Is that how you
like
like it?
TikTok.
TikTok. I'll have to ask my daughter that. She's always on TikTok.
Two guys walking by and doing the face.
People walk by here?
Yeah, they were doing the like viewing things.
Well, what do you do? Show me how do you know if somebody's